channel. Today's video is going to be my August budget setup. I'm sorry that I've not posted a video in a while. It's just been a bit crazy with things and things kind of got away from me. And to be completely honest, I've been really enjoying watching the Summer Olympics. Let me know down in the comments if you're watching too, and which country you are from or supporting. Obviously, I'm supporting Great Britain since I stay in Scotland, and we have been doing very well so far. So yeah, my time has been taken up completely watching that. But I'm hoping I can get back into things in August. This is when I go back to work. But I want to set up my budget with you all. I've been finding it a little bit hard to switch over. If you have been keeping up to date with my previous videos, last month I started budgeting weekly as well as doing my overview monthly, but obviously since weeks start to mix within the months depending on when my fiance gets paid, I've been trying to work it all out. I think I figured it out. So you may notice that some categories have shot up a lot, but that's just depending on when we're using the pay for this month. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, let's get into setting this all up. Now, I actually made a mistake when I was ordering my little monthly stickers, and it has a Monday start, which I don't usually do. I usually do a Sunday start like the planner, but I have already set up my monthly in my daily duo. I can find it. So I set that up here, and that was with a Monday start, so I'm going to have this out. What I did to make it work is I combined the 1st and the 8th in one box, which is the Sunday. I'm not sure how that will go because we usually spend quite a bit of money on Sundays, but I might just have to put those stickers maybe on the Monday, or just, yeah, things like that, just to make it work. But yeah, I did this off camera. You can have a little look at it there. I really like it. I love the way it looks. But yeah, I'm going to do that first. I'm going to just pop this to the side so that I can keep having a little look at it so that I don't get it wrong. But I'm going to speed this part up. I'm going to pop down all of these stickers, pop down the date dots, and then I'll come back to put down all of our paydays and also our bills. So yeah, let's go.
On my way home, stumbling on the pavement, yeah. No sleep in my body, last night got me wasted, yeah. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound, yeah. I'm pretty sure if I fall down and don't get up, nobody would care, yeah. Don't wanna be alone anymore, so I might as well.
Okay, perfect. That's that all laid down. I love the theme for this month of being like ice cream scoops, especially because it's getting near the end of summer, going back to school, but it's not like in your face back to school. I love that it's very different and it's very fun, and yeah, I love the colour scheme of it. So next, let's pop down all of our paydays. So let's find our little payday scripts. Here they are here. And what I typically like to do is take one of the little flags that we have. So Thomas gets paid every single Friday, and I like to pop one of the little flags right on the corner of Friday, and then pop the payday script over it, kind of layering it like so. Hopefully you can see that if I zoom you in. Like that. So I'm just going to do that for the rest of them. So like I said, he will get paid every single Friday, so he gets 4 pays this month, but we also have a rollover pay from last month. He get paid right at the end of July, and that was brought forward to help pay towards our August amounts. So that was really good, and that's also another way, like with us doing weekly budgeting, it has helped because obviously that's when he gets paid. It just seems to work out so much better, and it seems that we have more money than we should do, if that makes sense. But hopefully I can get the hang of doing both If anyone else budgets monthly and weekly, let me know, do you find it helpful and things like that. Oh, this has went a little bit crooked. It's fine. And then I also get paid on the last Thursday of every single month, so I'm going to take another little blue flag and mark my payday. I'm hoping that I should, at the end, well, in this pay, at the end of August, my pay should go up, just because I'm a teacher and our pay does go up every single year that we teach. It's like based on how many years of service you have done, but hoping that it goes up, because that would help out a lot. So that is our month all kind of set up. Next, let's get into popping down all of our bills. We do have quite a lot of bills. So these are all of our bills with the little bill due foil from Planella. So if you like them, you can pick them up. My discount code, well, my PR code is linked in the description box down below. And if you're interested, the monthly sticker sheet came from the Plum Planner. I will leave a link to her shop down below as well. But these are all of our bills, so let's start popping them down. I do have a little sheet beside me just so that I can remember the dates, because I always feel like they change constantly. So I do have some in the first, but I think I'm going to move them over to the second just so that everything fits in. So we're going to have council tax. Our council tax has went up. I previously stated that we weren't paying council tax just because they were trying to figure out what band our house was, so we obviously racked up a wee bit of debt in it, paid a lump sum towards it, but it's higher than what I thought, but that's fine because we can just keep paying little by little any extra money that we have towards it. But I'll let you know how much that is once I get to my actual budget set up. I may split this over 2 videos depending on how long it is. So obviously if I end this video once I finish my monthly view, you'll know that my actual physical me writing down my budget will be in my next video. I just don't want it to be too long for you guys. So next I have EIS. Last month I had a blunder and I thought it came out at the end of the month. It does not. It comes out at the beginning. So I have definitely fixed that little blunder that I had. And then I've got Audible. Next, if we flip over, our bed is due out on the 6th of the month. So we can pop that down, and our home insurance is due out on the 9th. Right here. Next we have our internet and our phone bills, which will come out on the 10th. We are assuming that Thomas's phone bill is going to go down because he paid for his Apple Watch in installments on his phone bill. That's always why it was so high, but he believes that last month, July, was the last month of him paying that. So we're hoping that it's going to go down, but we're not entirely sure. So I've still left it as 120, that's what we normally budget, but it may go down, it may remain the same, but we'll just try and see how that goes. But that's what I'm hoping. Just stay on this side just now, just stop me flicking back and forth. Our boiler's going to come out on the 16th. And I am going to add a new one, which is TV insurance. I never knew that we paid it actually, because it comes out of Thomas's account. But I wanted to make sure that I had everything so there was no surprises. He's trying to cancel it because obviously we do pay home insurance. So it would be silly to pay for it when it's already covered in a different way. But he has to be the one to do that. So I think he's going to try and do that tonight. But I think we'll still have to pay for this month. So we'll wait and see how that goes. So next month we may not have that, which is good because then it'll be an extra, I think it's about £10 or £11 extra amount of money that we will have, which is great. Also have our car insurance there, and then right at the end of the month we always have our Amazon Prime come out. So that's in there. Over on this side it seems really blank. Obviously we've not got much bills on this side, just maybe the way the month falls. They're all at the beginning. So we've got them. We also have our TV licence and Sky, which are the last two, and they come out on the 15th. So yeah, this side of the month seems really blank. I'm not sure if that's because it is a Monday start. Usually it's the other way around, or not sure, but it looks so bare over on this side. Just 4 little bills. So that is that. Zoom you out a bit more. So that is how our monthly view is looking. We have all of our bills, we have all of our paydays, so that's great that that's all set up. I am actually filming this on the 2nd, which is Monday, and I know that our mortgage and our council tax has already came out. The last thing I want to add here is just one of our little no spend stickers. I like to add this over in the notes section because I like to keep track of how many no spend days I have in the month. So I've got that there. We'll just do our little arrows. But yeah, that's our monthly view. I think it looks really good. Flipping over to here, we're going to set up our budget. I have already chosen my washi, and I've chosen this lovely kind of palm leaf design. It is super cute. I love the way it looks. Oh, got it caught there. So let's pop this down first. I love how the colours in this, so it's this kind of bright yellow. I'm hoping the camera picks that up. It kind of looks mustard in my viewfinder, but maybe once I put it on my laptop it'll look much more vibrant. I am hoping. I have played around with my ring light and moved them a little bit. I'm not sure if that's helping because I always found in my videos I had such a harsh shadow, and I've also changed the angle of my camera, so you can let me know what you think. But to have our heading next, we put down our income. So we're going to have 3 sets of income this month. We're going to have Thomas's income, then have my income, and we're also going to have a rollover income, like I said, from last month. So I'll put our totals down as well. Perfect, and then I will quickly draw in our lines. Perfect, so let's zoom you in so that you can see. So we will have Thomas first, then myself, and of course our rollover. Perfect, so Thomas is expected to get, as I said, 4 pays, so that would total out as £1,160. I am estimated to get £1,922.32, and we estimated our rollover to be £290. So if we do a little bit of quick math here and add these up, our estimated amount would be £3,372.32. I do know that we actually got £304 for a rollover, as Thomas got a little bit more, and I did get what I expected in terms of my pay. I will not know Thomas's by for sure until the end of the month, so we need to wait for that. Next, let's pop down a little piece of patterned washi just to break up our income from our expenses. Use this beautiful pink. Okay, onto our expenses. I like to split up our expenses in variable and fixed. Variable expenses are things that can change from month to month, and your fixed expenses are things like your direct debits that do not change usually from month to month. So I just find it easier to split them up this way. So let's start with variable. For variable this month I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is more than what I typically have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So I'll put my little totals down and draw in our lines. Okay, so I'm just very quickly going to write down all of the variable expenses that we have. So we have petrol, and we are estimating a budget of £170. Like I said, I typically budget 120, but just the way the weeks fall, I have upped it for that. Next we have food, which again I have upped just because of when the dates fall and when we go our shopping. So we're going to budget 370, and that is technically for 5 weeks worth of food. Next we have eating out, which again is technically for 5 weeks, because it's kind of 5 weekends that this pay is covering, and that is what I budget petrol, food and eating out for. So for eating out I'm budgeting £190. We do have 2 birthdays during this month, so that is why it is so much, just in case we go out for dinner with people for their birthday. Next we have household, and I'm budgeting £140 for that. We are looking to buy new things for our bedroom just to spruce up the bed, like some throw pillows and a blanket, things like that. Next we have sinking funds, which I'm budgeting £850 for. So sinking funds is our savings and our debt snowball as well. Those videos will be coming up later in the month. Next we have our hot tub payment. If you're new to our channel, I do pay my dad £50 a month. He paid for our hot tub on his credit card just because we couldn't get credit because we just moved into our brand new house. So he so kindly did that, so I just pay him back every single month. Like I said, we have 2 birthdays. My friend's birthday and then my cousin's birthday. I'm budgeting £45 for both of them. They're not very special birthdays, and we typically don't get them a lot. My little cousin, whose birthday it is, he's autistic and he doesn't really, he's not really into toys. He doesn't really like to go and pick out his own clothes. So usually my auntie just asks for a voucher and she can go and get him what he needs, just because it is so hard to pick for him, because unfortunately he can't actually really communicate with us. So that's why that's so low. We usually spend more on him at Christmas because he's got all year to kind of maybe point to things that he likes or take a screenshot of it. Next we have events. So we actually went away Sunday there. So technically it was still in July, but it was part of this pay. And I budgeted £50 for that. And then last but not least, we have unbudgeted. and of course we budget 0. So all of our variable expenses altogether come to a total of £1,865. So quite a lot actually. But next we have all of our fixed expenses. So in total we have 19 fixed expenses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write them all down, and then I'll come back and explain all of the totals and the total amount that we pay.
Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club. We'll go all night. I see you in the back.
Okay, so that's all of my fixed expenses down, and now we're going to go over the amounts that I pay for each. So for mortgage, we pay £439.13. Council tax, I had anticipated it being £160, but it is actually going to be £185.01 for this month. Our car payment is £200.74. For EIS, it's going to be £6.90. For our bed and sofa, so let's add those two together. So our bed is £38.39 and our sofa is £54.11. So in total, those two will be £92.50. Our home insurance is going to be £27.25. Again, combining internet and Sky internet is £34.99 and our Sky bill is £47. So in total that's going to be £81.99. Phone bills, I'm going to leave it at £120. For our TV licence, that is going to be £13.37. Our boiler is £7.20. Our gas and electric again has went up to £111.70. That is probably because of our hot tub just catching up with us heating it up. It is quite a lot of money to heat up a hot tub. Our car insurance is £58.36. We are due to renew next month, so hopefully we can get this lower. Our TV insurance is £10.70. And for some subscriptions, it is including quite a few things. So it is including our Spotify at £9.99. It is including Audible at £7.99. It is also going to include my Twinkle subscription at £9.99 and music at £10. So subscriptions are going to be £37.97. And finally, our Prime is £7.99. So let's add all of these up. So in total, all of our fixed expenses come to £1,400.81. Perfect. The last thing to do down the bottom is put our little potential savings. So this is either going to be our rollover onto the next month, or we can decide to do something with it. So I'm actually going to try and see if I can pop it right here so that I can put a little piece of washi at the bottom. to close it off. I'm hoping this looks okay, just because I did have so many fixed expenses. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, so to get our potential savings, we take our estimated income, so Thomas's pay, add mine, add our rollover, gives us £3,386.32. We take away our variable, 1865, minus our fixed, £1,481, and that should leave us with £120.51 if we do not go over budget with anything. But I like to have this money, so people have asked us why we don't do zero-based budget. I like to have a little cushion just in case anything happens, in case our tyre goes flat or anything like that. Then we do have a little pocket of money every month just in case. But that is our August budget all set up. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you've changed anything for August, if you are trying weekly budgeting. If you are going to try weekly budgeting, check out my Etsy shop for the paycheck budget sheet. I'll leave a link to my Etsy shop down below. And if you have TikTok, you can check out my TikTok. That will also be linked down below. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you on my next video. Have a magical day, guys. Bye.
Doctor